Oops, okay, I forgot about the match, I'll be honest with you. We are live though, and I apologise for arriving late. I was a bit busy with something, and I just remembered. I'm going to make sure you can't hear that voice. Let me on the server. Looks like iOS has kicked me out at the first attempt, as usual. Okay, I am now on server, and we are live for Tempest versus Dream. This one should be interesting. I have been bigging up Dream in past commentaries. Tempest, of course, a lot of strength. They've got some league winners from the previous season in their team. And they'll be looking to put a statement out here towards NG if they can knock Dream out by a healthy scoreline. The ball is with Isco. Destran, of course. Dino did intercept that ball and played it back to Gea. Fallen goes long to Omeya. Omeya plays the ball to Dino. Rod with a crossfield ball across to Fallen. Fallen to Panther, and Panther tried to thread NNB through. But Tempest were able to win that back and reset the play. Destran plays the ball to Rhino. Rhino with the ball to Nightfire. Let me know your predictions in the chat for this one. I usually normally ask that, but of course it was a bit late, so normally that one would have went out earlier. I'm interested to see what people think about this one. Panther, of course, is always a threat, and he is trying to worm his way through here. Destran was ahead of him, and Sao is able to complete the tackle. Nightfire can now start the attack off for Tempest on the counter. Panther defeated straight in there, and they're well been able to control that with a lot of men around him, and he has gone round Destran now. Destran got the slide in though and took a yellow card, and that's an early yellow card for Tempest. Dream to take the free kick. Yes, I did expect them to swap out to Panther. Panther went for the free kick, but that is a fairly easy save. J-Dog now attack with the ball to NNB. NNB has 2 to beat, and Haste and Jay were able to win the ball off him quite easily there. Dino turns Nightfire and plays it safe back to J-Dog. J-Dog with a long ball looking for Panther. Dino does pick up that loose ball though, and now he's played a ball through to Omeya, but Omeya's the wrong side of Sao, and Sao tidies that up. Rhino now attacks on the right-hand side, plays a ball across field to Doc. Doc is on the left-hand side, pulls it back to Kofi on the edge of the box. Kobe plays the ball to Rhino. The Rhino puts the ball in just over Nightfire's head. Fallen through that straight to Dino, and then Dino can set Panther off on the attack. Panther trying to push past Destran, but he runs straight into Destran. Panther did tackle Haste to win that back, but then the ball to NMB was out of play. Jay throws the ball back to Panda. Panda to Sao. Sao to Kobe. Tempest looking to get a bit of control in this game. They've not been in control, really, like you would have expected them to. Dream have given them a bit of a game so far, but there's not been many chances. J-Dog to Panther. Panther looks to go in between Kobe and Knife, and he has done, and he still has it. Goes for the shot, trying to catch Panda out, but Panda makes an easy save. Kobe and Nightfire exchange passes, and now Rhino can play Doc through. Doc has a little bit of space here. We know he likes a shot for the near post. He does, and it's off the left-hand post. Early chance there for Tempest. That's much better from Tempest. Panther did pick up that long ball, and for a moment it looked like he was through, but then he's played a Mayer out on the left-hand side. Panther goes for the surprise shot. Panda again is ready for that. Heyer plays the ball to Fallen. Fallen NNB looks for Panther, but Nightfire cut that one out. Dream, though, they're winning the back ball well when they have to. They've managed to smother Tempest into only having one real chance so far. Dino, interestingly, Dino was looking to go on a run from defense, but he didn't get very far. Tempest were able to win the ball back off him. Des plays the ball to Kobe. J-Dog took the ball off Kobe, but it looks like it's a bit scrappy now. Ball is changing hands very quickly. Panther looks to play Umeya in, but Sao was ready to pick that up and then plays a great ball to the left-hand side, but Doc is offside. Panther takes that one quickly, and NMB has a little bit of space here ahead of Jay, but can he turn him? He goes to the byline, looks to pull it back. He still has it, and then just some sort of effort on goal. Dino now has the ball for Dream, plays it back to J-Dog. J-Dog looked to play Panther or a Mayer in, but it found neither of them. Rhino, Sao, and Nightfire looking to start another attack for Tempest, but again, Dream do well and win the ball back. Tempest finding it very difficult to get behind this Dream defense. Heyer goes long looking for Umeya, but the header is won by Tempest. Nightfire, though, is struggling to get on the ball, and that is down to the hard work of Dream so far. And then B looking to turn J and Haste. Notice how Doc is always helping J out on that side. Kobe plays the ball to Rhino. Rhino crosses it in. J-Dog heads away. Oh, the shot come in. Umeya plays the ball back to Heyer. Tempest will be aware that the last time that they played Dream, they scored a very fortunate goal, so to speak, against Heyer with a long shot. Maybe they'll be thinking about that in the back of their minds if this game stays 0-0. Sal plays the ball to Kobe. Kobe across to Jay. Jay to Nightfire. Nightfire looking for Rhino. Rod cut that one out though, and now Dream can be set off on the attack. Can Rod find Umeya? Umeya was in a bit of space, but now Des gets across. The ball is put across, but it's over Umeya and NNB's heads. Doc to take the throw. Doc throws the ball to Kobe. Kobe straight back to Doc. Doc has space ahead of him. Does he have the stamina? Possibly not, because he was forced into the long ball. Dino to Fallen. Fallen to Dino. Dino back to Heyer. Heyer across to Rod. Rod's got so much space here on this side. Tries to play the ball ahead of NNB, but Sao cut that one out. A lot of experience with Sao in defense. Played for a lot of top sides. Destron plays the ball to Rhino with the header. Rhino just trying to push his way through NNB and Rod. But similarly, Tempest seem to be having just as much trouble on that right-hand side as Dream do on their right-hand side. Most of the attacks at the moment are coming through the middle. Fallen plays the ball to J-Dog. J-Dog across to Panther. Panther coming very deep to pick up the ball here, and his long ball almost found Rod, but Dino was able to complete that pass. And now Rod is running up the left-hand side, but runs straight into Sal. Rod to take the throw for Dream. Rod threw the ball to Omeya. Omeya brings the ball inside, plays it back to Dino. Dino to J-Dog. Dream. Oh, J-Dog could have made a costly error here. Tempest on the attack. Nightfire goes for the shot, and they forced Heya into a top save. That could have been such bad luck for Dream. And it could get worse. It's blocked on the line by Rod. Rhino puts the ball in again. Dream living on a prayer. They really are now. They had to get a bit of luck there to come away with that one, because that could have been so much worse. J-Dog simply cannot make mistakes like that when you've got players like Nightfire and Rhino running at you. And Nightfire does win that header as well, but Heya makes the save. Then plays it. Oh, the bounce was just wrong for Panther. He would have been through on goal. We've got an interesting contest on our hands here. It is 0-0, closing in on half-time. Dream have played much better than the last time against Tempest. This has got a proper semi-final feel to it. Rod just woofs the ball away from Nightfire. We are closing in on half-time now, and you have to say Dream will probably be the happier so far. They've managed to stop Tempest, from scoring, although they nearly did make a costly error. Oh, there could be a final chance for Dream here. Panther and Omeya exchange passes, but Omeya just edged offside. But that Panther and Omeya connection came back once again. Is there time for a Tempest attack just before halftime? No, there is not. And the halftime whistle does sound. 0-0, Tempest and Dream. It has been quite a scrappy contest, but there certainly does feel like that there's going to be goals in this game. Panther having a few half chances. Panda's not really been forced into any top saves, but Heya really was forced into a top save when Nightfire was able to capitalize on this mistake by J-Dog. And there's the save from Heya. Top save. How do you think this second half will go? If you are watching, let me know, because this game is tense. There's a place in the final of the Summit for this game. You would expect them. Well, they will be playing NG in the final. We've got a 2-1 Tempest from Geo. We've got a 1-0 Dream. That's a big gamble from Costinha. I think that's Marega. We are live for the second half. Xedem says Tempest should win this comfortably in my eyes on paper. Well, we'll see. Tempest do have to definitely perform a little bit better in this half. They did have the big chance of the half. They still would have only been 1-0 up. Yeah, they definitely need to step it up. But they do have the quality to do that. They've got the players that can certainly step it up when needed. And this guy on the ball is certainly one of them. But it looks like Dream are going for that Route 1 defending. And who can blame them? J-Dog and Kobe fighting for the ball. Doc goes for the long shot. And he does put Tempest 1-0 up. And again, it's Doc. He is the nightmare for Haya because he beat Haya with a long shot in the previous matchup between these teams. And he's done it again. This time, it's a much better shot from Doc. But Haya is just not able to get across the goal in time to save this one. And you feel like Dream had to take the lead in this game to cause an upset. Now Tempest are ahead. It's going to force Dream to have to attack. And that's only going to mean Tempest are going to get more chances. Oh, that was a good ball, though. And Panther was only just offside. You do feel like that's a real option for Dream in this game. Doc. Now Tempest have got the lead. You will see a much calmer performance from them, you would expect. They were obviously a little bit nervous. Dream had given them a decent game in that first half, but now they're in the lead. You do feel like cooler heads will take command of this game, and this is one of them. Kobe on the ball, goes for the shot. Kaya makes the save, and then Nightfire puts the rebound in. All that experience is taking control of this game as we speak. It's unfortunate for Dream. They gave a good account of themselves in that first half, but you just cannot compete against players of this quality. They take their chances when they get them. And now Tempest are 2-0 up, and they are setting themselves up with a gargantuan clash against NG in the final. Dream, they're not out of this, but they need to start showing like they want this. This is the man that could do that, but that ball has got too much on it for Omeya. Panda slows the play down, holds onto the ball. The clock has stopped, so it doesn't really matter in terms of time, but it does give Tempest a chance to spread out and look for an easy pass. Sal plays the ball back to Destran. Destran, a crossfield ball. NMB is going to pick that loose ball up, though, and then try to play a ball in the between Jay and Rhino. Rod finds Panther. Panther's gone all the way through to the box, goes for the shot, and Panther does pull one back for Dream. This is the key, man. You do need to get this man on the ball if you want to win this game, and that's exactly what they did. Rod played the ball through to Panther. They're too similar, them names. I get mixed up with them all the time. And Rod did eventually find that man, and he's just gone in between about 3 Tempest players there. That is the quality. But yeah, it does look like they put 2 men on Omeya there. Well spotted, Zedham. And that probably led to giving Panther that bit of extra space that he needed to get through. Will that give Dream the confidence in this game? I think they know that they can win this game as long as they just get this man on the ball as many times as possible. Panther does play a good ball through to Omeya, but he's running out of stamina. He's got the ball low. He's turned. Sal plays it back to Panther, and then Panther does get the shot in, but it's deflected wide to NNB for the corner. He swapped it out to J-Dog, though. J-Dog will take the corner. He puts it to the edge. Panther's there, and Panther, he had all the goal to aim at, and he's just put it past the post. What a big chance. Panther really does have his back up now. He's on the ball constantly. He's looking to get through, but that was a big chance. How important could that be? Because Tempest are going up the other end. Rhino's on the edge. Now Doc's on the edge. He goes for the shot. And did that clip the post on the way through? I didn't see it. I didn't hear it either. Panther now on the attack, but he's got 3 men in front of him. What can he do? He's gone all the way, Panther. He's gone into the box. He shoots. Panther makes the save. Omeya trying to force a shot through. Panther again, working his way into the box. Tempest all over the place when he gets on the ball. Nightfire Through ball to Rhino. Rhino crosses into the back post. Rod heads away. Kofi goes for the shot, but it's not good enough. And Haya can set Dream back off on the attack. Panther is on the ball. Panther. He's just dragging all them Tempest players out of position. But look how many men Tempest have got back now. They're starting to fear what could happen here as the tide started turning. But you do feel Tempest could very easily score another goal to put this one further out of Dream's reach. Panther on the ball. He's been all over the pitch. He really has. And he's played a ball across field, but Jay should make it. No, NMB makes it ahead of Jay. But NMB's really struggled to get past Jay in this game. Jay's been a mountain there at left back for Tempest. NMB has been neutralised. And they don't have any other options, really, either, Dream, to change it up. Nightfire on the ball. He's gone for the far post, but it's over Haya's goal, and he plays it straight back to Panther. Every single ball from Haya straight to that man. He's tried to Ole Destran. That's not an easy thing to do. Rod throws it back to Dino. Dino to Haya. Haya with the poor ball. And here's his arch nemesis, Doc on the ball. He plays it to the edge for Kobe. Rhino's there, goes for that near post. Haya, though, he's been much smarter this game, Haya, in terms of saves. Panther, again, looking to go all the way through. But he's having to do it all himself. He's on the ball again, Panther. He's trying to weave his way through. Look how many men it needs to take the ball off him. Tempest really, really last-ditch defending to stop Panther getting on the ball. The long ball looking for Panther once again, but that's going to run out for a throw into Tempest, which Jay will take. Jay throws it to Kobe. Kobe to Rhino. Rhino's done well to push past Fallen and J-Dog there. This could be dangerous. Attack for Tempest. Plays it across to Doc. Doc, will go for that long shot. There's only 3 things certain in life. Taxes, death, and Doc having long shots. I got there eventually. Panther on the ball. Rhino slides in with the interception. Doc looking to push between Dino and Fallen, and he has done. You just need to woof that man. You really need to woof him, because once he gets going, he's 7 up levels of train. Dino on the ball. Plays it to J-Dog. Still time for Dream in this game. Panther. Oh, he's got through Panther. He plays the ball to NMB. NMB's through on goal. He shoots. And Dream have equalised in this game. NMB, he's done nothing all game, but he scored what could be a massive goal for Dream in this game. He stayed onside. Panther with a brilliant ball through, and he's just tucked it to Panda's left-hand side. NMB, he stayed cool when it mattered. Look at that finish. Game on in this semi-final. NG players will be watching this one with huge interest, because what they expected would be a final against Tempest is starting to look a little bit in doubt now. Rod on the ball, finds Panther again. He's played the return to Rod, but it's just ahead of him. Sao to take the throw for Tempest. Sao throws it across to Panda. Panda with the long ball for Kobe. Kobe to Nightfire. Tempest with a little bit more agency now. They were slowing the play down before, but they've got to speed it up now. And Nightfire is almost through. Kobe on the edge of the area. He's turned Kobe. Kobe just about got the ball took off him. And it's a corner kick. This could be very dangerous for Dream. It's on the edge. Kobe went for the shot. And then Rhino was offside on the return. Fallen. Oh, it's loose from Fallen. Doc goes for the save. It's a top save from Haya. Fallen with the bad mistake, but Haya's kept his team in this game. Doc with the cross to the back post, but it's over the heads of the Tempest players. Hey, with the ball straight out to Panther. How many times have I said that this game? Panther, he's running at Sau. Sau does just enough to get the ball out for a throw-in. Panther to J-Dog. Oh, J-Dog's overran that. Sau throws it back to Destran. Destran with the long ball. Oh, Doc just almost got on that. Dream got away with that one. They really need to be careful, Dream, with their balls out of their defence, because all they need to do is one mistake and the quality of the attackers in the Tempest side, and they will get punished eventually. That ball goes all the way through for the Tempest goal kick. Sorry, I had to take a gulp of my hot chocolate there because this game has given me Gandhi's flip-flop mouth. J-Dog plays the ball to Panther, woofed away from Panther, but the woof finds Rhino in an offside position. NNB struggling to get past Jay. Jay's an absolute tank there at left back. Panther with a little bit of showboating. Panther trying to push his way through. He's just looking to force something through. But in the end, he should have just went back there because there was no way through. Kobe on the ball. Kobe on the right-hand side of the area. Crosses it in. The head comes in. Gaya makes another save at the near post. How important has Haya been in this game for Dream? Haya and Panther, the key men, keeping Dream in this matchup. Rod with the long ball to Panther. Destran did win that header, though. We are 86 minutes into this game. Dream now, they are going to force extra time here if they can keep this 2-2. But could they snatch a winner? Could Tempest snatch a winner? Destran on the ball. He's played a ball through to Doc. Doc on the right-hand side. Crosses it in. Panther is back there defending. Panther gets a clear. NNB, that's just over his head, though. The ball runs out for a Tempest throw-in. Jay throws it to Rhino. Rhino back to Destran. Destran back to Panda. Panda upfield. Nightfire's on the ball. Nightfire threads it through to Rhino. Rhino back to Kobe. Kobe to Nightfire. Nightfire to finish. No, it's been blocked. And then it's gone in. It's just about gone in from Tempest. And that is heartbreak. Absolute heartbreak for Dream. How did that go in? I need to take another look at this. Nightfire with the shot. J-Dog blocks it. And then Nightfire just goes for the diving header. But I don't think he thinks he can score there. But it came off J-Dog and it bobbled across the line. Dream will be heartbroken. They really will be. They did everything to get back in this game. But that goal, it could put them out here. Doc just lost out to J-Dog. J-Dog was trying to go all the way. Tempest just hit it downfield. Dino, back to Haya. There's only 2 minutes left for Dream to salvage their dream. NNB, he's on the right-hand side. Oh, but he's ended up getting it running out of play for a throw-in. J-Dog needs to just put it into the box. He does, but it's headed away. That probably should be it. One more long ball up the field now. It's got to be. NNB puts it across. What are they doing, Dream? It's through to Amaya. Amaya. Oh no, that's it. That's it. That's it. Game over. Game over. And what a game, that second half. The first half, let's be honest, was not the greatest. It was not the greatest. But that second half, wow, what a second half that was. Dream fought back into the game, and they've got to be devastated with that. They were so close to forcing extra time in this game. And who knows, in extra time, they'd have had the chance to come back even if Tempest had scored. But a late goal like that is one of the most devastating things that can happen to you in iOS. But they've still got to hold their head up. They were 2-0 down, and they could have just threw the towel in, but they fought back, and it's because of them two men, simply because of them two men, Panther and Haya, who played the game of their lives to get Dream back into this game. Looking at the Tempest side, Tempest showed that they still have that professionalism, that quality to win games where it matters. They kept calm. And let's be honest, the passing for that final goal was unreal. Every single player basically had a touch as they were going up the other end of the pitch to score. And that is why they were able to score that final chance. They kept a cool head and they forced one final chance, and it was all they needed to score that goal. Let's see if anybody came for interviews. We have Dino and Omea in cool down for interviews. This is going to be heartbreaking. I kind of don't want to have to drag them in, but I'm going to have to. Omea and Dino for Dream. Hello, boys. Thank you for joining me for Dream today.
Hi.
I mean, what can I say? It's so heartbreaking of a result that must be. Dream showed that they could easily match Tempest on their day, and they did in that second half. But again, just like the first game, it was the difference, I think, in the experience of the players that's ended up being the difference for Tempest today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm lost for words, mate. I want to I don't know.
I'm lost for words for you. Like, honestly, a lot of people thought in the chat that it was going to be Dream's day, that they come back into the game. They were doing exactly what they needed to do. They were giving the ball to Panther. He was making it happen. Haya was making top saves.
True.
Everyone thought it was going to be Dream's day, and then it just went wrong. And, I mean, yeah, I don't even know what to say, really. It was, I mean, let's start from the start, because I feel like that the start, Tempest weren't great. Dream weren't at their best either, but I think that kind of said to Dream, do you know what? If we step it up here, we can certainly win this game.
Yeah. I mean, in the first half, we did kind of match them a lot. It's just, I don't know. I think the first half was pretty even. I think in the second half, obviously, we conceded early, but I think we came back really well.
And I think what happened was Tempest themselves probably went, do you know what? We were shite that first half. We had the one chance, but Haya, made a top save. And it was only because Dream were giving the ball away, really, that they were getting chances. And I feel like they definitely must have said in that half-time, listen, we need to step it up here. They did go 2-0 up, but then it seemed like Dream went, do you know what? What are we doing? Like, we're in this game. We just need to just give it to the players who we know can do the damage. And you've got back in it. And, NNB as well with a top finish. When I seen him running through on goal, I thought, oh no. I thought he's had a tough game today. He really has. Jay's been winning the ball off him constantly. But fair play to him. He put the ball in with a calm finish.
Yep.
You didn't believe in NNB to score that, really?
No, let's be honest. Yeah, I didn't have hopes on him, but NNB knows I love him. And I'm made up he scored because he's a good lad. He's a really nice guy. But I mean, if you've got to take some positives from that game, I really do feel like Tempest were shook. They really were shook that game. I think they really did think, you know what, we were so close to going out there. We were so close. And they've got away with it by the skin of the teeth. So you should really take that as a positive, because there's definitely a team in Dream. They're building something there. And I feel like with maybe a few more additions, which games like that will attract people to the team, I feel like he's going to be a top team. So that's my 2 cents there.
Yeah.
So yeah, good luck with the rebuild wherever happens now. But I guess probably the difficult question is, and it's probably, when I say difficult, I mean there's 2 players who you could easily have picked for this, but Dream's man of the match.
Yeah, I mean it is between 2. For me, it's either Fang or Heya. If I'm being honest, Heya made some good saves, and I think people focus more on what the attackers do, so I'm just gonna give it to Heya because he did do some really good saves and kept us in.
I think, yeah, I think a lot of people in chat, there was a few people in chat anyway who said Heya should win man of the match. And I feel like Panther will win many more man of the matches in his time. Heya maybe won't get as many man of the matches. I feel like he deserves the recognition today. So you can safely go and tell Heya that he is definitely the man of the match today. Even for both sides, let's be honest, I don't think Tempest were at their best. I feel like Heya deserves to be man of the match today for both sides. So yeah, that should cheer him up if you tell him that.
I think he was happy with how we played anyway. I mean, we did show we are a top team and that we can compete with the big boys. So yeah.
Yeah, I think that's definitely the closing statement really for the team. But thank you for coming in, lads. I know it's obviously difficult to come in after a result like that, but you've got to respect it. And yeah, I'm sure Dream will be amongst the top teams there with their if they can perform like today, which I truly do believe they can going forward. Yeah, keep it up.
Thanks.
So that was Omeya and Dino for Dream. I did have a subscription there from Dummy Mao. So thank you very much for that. This game does indeed go hard. So definitely get yourself downloading it if you don't already have it. But I'm assuming you do. Because if you don't, why haven't you downloaded it? That's the question. But we do have the winners in cooldown. We have Kobe and we do have Panda Joker in cooldown for the winners for Tempest. So let's bring them in. Hello, Kobe, and hello, Panda Joker. Thank you for joining me.
Hi, JB. How you doing?
there.
I mean, wow. What a game. Second half was some of the best. Well, let's be honest, it wasn't the best in terms of like passing and stuff like that, but it was the most exciting, one of the most exciting iOS games I've commentated on.
It was very entertaining, wasn't it? It went really quick. It was really quickly 2-0, I felt, and then it was as quickly 2-2.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I said to Omeya and Dino before you came in. Sorry, I need to turn down my headset.
Sorry.
The first half, I feel like both teams sort of weren't at their best. And I feel like half time, both sides just went, do you know what? This game's here for the taking. We can win this. We need to step it up. And it just looked like Tempest were the ones to step it up before Dream did.
Yeah, I think half time, I think all we did too much was just like we skipped compartments. We played a long ball, I think, in middle, and then we just kept on doing that and losing the ball. And the only way we would create chance, like you said, was like when they lost the ball, especially. That was just not good enough. And then at half time, I kind of asked them to just play simple, a little bit simpler, a little bit quicker. And obviously we did that like in 5 minutes. We scored 2 goals. But then we started like, I don't know. Obviously they have some really good players up front and they started well. Fang, obviously, it felt like there's this Maradona and Messi meme where there's like 5-6 players around him. It felt like that at times. We just surrounded him, but still couldn't get the ball off him. I think that was the second goal was like that, especially. Yeah, I think, but neither teams were at their best first half, and second half was probably still not the best, but more open, I guess.
Yeah, I think that goes exactly into what I was saying. I think both sides thought, yeah, let's just go for it and see what happens. And that's sometimes when it's iOS at its best, because I think both teams got the offensive players who they wanted to on the ball. Panther, there was a period in the game, which I think you referred to, where Panther had the whole Tempest defense on ice. Like he was breaking ankles left, right, and center. And I feel like that moment must have been quite scary for Tempest, especially when it got back to 2-2. But that's the difference between the top teams and like the good teams, because the top teams will come out of that period of pressure and then they'll go on and still win the game. And I think that's what Tempest did today.
Yeah, I think when they scored 2-2, it was kind of like I felt like we dominated again after that a little bit. But it was kind of scary that we knew they could score anytime. They showed that in like a really short period, and it seemed so easy for them as well. But yeah, I think the fact that we came through just like that in the last minute as well, that shows that what we want to do with this team as well. I think we just want to win, and yeah, we didn't want extra time. Let's just put it that way.
I feel like you thought you had a Phoenix kit on there at the last minute, scoring that final last minute goal. I had memories of the Chef's game. But yeah, I mean, what a strange goal to finish it off. It kind of felt like it had to be a strange goal with the way the game went. I mean, Nightfire, it's almost like he didn't expect it to go in with the head, because it was a strange decision to dive and header it there. I'd have loved to have asked him about it, but do you think he meant to go for that dive and header?
I'm pretty sure it does. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did.
It just didn't seem like that should have been the way to win the game, but yeah, it went in either way, I suppose.
Wait, did he mean it? He says yes in capital letters.
I'm sure he did.
I score those goals 24/7.
I mean, to be fair to Dream as well, it did get blocked on the line, but it just wasn't blocked strong enough. And
I mean, when Gaya wasn't saving, they had 4 players on the line.
Yeah.
Even saved the first attempt, I think.
Well, I suppose I should ask Panda Joker, because he is with me here as well. What did you make of Hayes' performance today? Because I hope you guys don't argue against this, but I've got no issue with giving him man of the match today.
No comment.
Come on, be nice, Panda.
Say something about that.
No? You give MVP to the winners. Shake my head.
I
Can't believe it. No.
I don't feel like you're happy to disagree with me, but I don't feel like any of Tempest players had a top game today, whereas Heo did have a top game. If that's my justification for it. You can disagree with me for that. I don't know whether I get the decision anyway. I think it's the referee. I don't know who picks it.
Oh no, that's Fallen. Yeah,
I was a referee. I was a referee, I think. Fallen me.
Oh no, we might have an issue here.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure there's an official MVP this tournament. Is there? I don't think there's been one.
Fallen gave it to Fallen.
Said Fallen MVP. I don't think that's allowed either.
I think I have to agree with Fallen here, just to keep.
He's American. Token minority. You know, you need to. They have half time.
I think if you want to give it to any of them, I think Gale, maybe even for me more Fang. Because I think Fang really, without Fang, they wouldn't have come back in that game. I felt, but
again, my justification for that was, and this is where my you could definitely argue against this. The only reason I'm giving it to Hayes is because I know Panther will win plenty of MVPs in his iOS career, whereas Hayes may not get as many. So that's kind of just rewarding him for a good game, I suppose. But
and he's quitting iOS, so
that might then he might not get many more. I'll give it to Panda because he's quitting iOS too.
Yeah, true.
Well, he definitely sounds like he's quitting iOS.
No, I think I think if you're going to go for one of their players, I don't think any of. I think I did all right. I only got 1 assist, but it was basically 3. I think NF was. How much goals did NF get? 2? Right?
Yes.
I think NF was important too as well. But yeah, I think I'm okay with Gea really. If we're gonna go for an MVP,
I'm not.
That's
I'm
fair
not.
play. I respect that.
Hello.
But it will be Fallen's decision, I think. So we'll see what Fallen says, and he's not allowed to pick himself. But I mean, we've got to move on to what's going to be a big final to NG, and I mean, Tempest. They've got players in that team who've beaten NG in the past. You've got to feel like you can do it. Yeah, you've got past a bit of a potential banana skin in this game, but I mean, I do really think anything can happen in that final. And how do you think that's going to go, that final game?
Might be Revo. You don't know.
Well, yeah, maybe
You
I'm a
never
little
know.
bit disrespectful to
Nah,
Revo there.
it's going to be likely NG, with all respect to Revo.
I mean,
Yeah.
NG wins so many times, so why not give it to Revo?
Okay, Panda. No, I think.
Panda. Do you want to just leave, Panda? You sound like you're not providing much useful input here.
Fuck, you know.
I think we need to be at our best for the NG game. That's for sure. But I think they will have to be as well. That's the only thing I can really say about it. I don't know. It's hard to really predict what that game's going to be all about. I think it's going to be close if we're at our best, for sure.
And do you think watching that game, do you think NG will have been more happy that Tempest were able to get through that game, or less happy? If that makes sense.
I know what you mean. If they would have preferred Dream in the final,
Yeah.
I think, if I'm honest, I think they would have preferred Dream in the final. I think, but Ari's been playing a lot with Dream, as far as I've seen. So I don't know why that has been, but yeah, I think they would prefer
What did you
Dream.
say Ari was doing?
He's been playing a lot for Dream.
Oh, right, okay.
He's been working a lot for them. So I don't know why. Has he been training them for us? I don't know. But either way,
That
yeah.
is a little bit of
I think he prefers to play. I think he would prefer to play Dream. Just because of maybe what happened with Phoenix as well. And there's a lot of, I don't know. It's kind of the same spine almost, except for Ye, obviously. It's almost the same spine as Phoenix. So, and we know what happened last season.
Yeah. That's the thing. I think if Tempest players turn up, like we know they can, I do think it's more than possible to beat NG, even with the likes of having Seabot on Hie in defense, which is a ridiculous choice for a team to have. You know, it's crazy having players like that in defense. But you know, I mean, they're only human. We've seen them make mistakes in the past, and I think with the attack that Tempest have, I think they can force them into mistakes.
Let's hope so.
I agree.
Thanks, man.
No problem.
But I don't really know what else to ask other than say good luck for the final. I mean, I know there's a lot of boys in that team who played under me, so you know I'm gonna be rooting for you guys, and I do hope you can do it. I know that's biased, and I shouldn't be biased, but I'll do my best. I have put my names down for the final, but I'm more than happy for someone else to take it because I've done a lot of games in this summer. But I will try my best to be unbiased. And good luck for that final game.
Wait, unbiased? What do you mean by that? Big Revo fan, yeah?
I mean, when NG should get to the final and play you guys.
You're an underdog fan, yeah?
I've always been an underdog fan, but
that's what I thought, yeah.
I
respect that.
Obviously, I have played with the majority of the Tempest players.
Yeah.
So I would obviously be rooting for my ex-Phoenix boys in that game.
Go.
But I will. That's what I'm saying. I will try my best to be unbiased in that final. If that is the final, I keep being disrespectful to Revo. I shouldn't. But
I mean, let's hope it's a tight game. That's what I hope for.
Yeah, it's more entertaining that way. And I'm sure we'll get plenty of viewers for that. We had quite a few today. I'm hoping to break the record for the final. But I'll tell
yes.
everyone the date and time after you guys have left here. So,
Oh,
yeah,
yes.
so good luck with that final
Oh
game.
yes.
I will see you guys very soon, I'm sure.
Yes, mate. See you later. Bye-bye.
Take care.
Thanks.
So that was Kobe and Panda. Thank you for coming in for Tempest. Yes, the big final. I should definitely tell you the date of that, because if you are watching, I do hope you join me for that game. It is going to be on the 23rd of September. It is at 20:30 Amsterdam time. It will be Tempest in that final, and they are either playing Next Gen or Revolution in that final game. Next Gen v Revolution is on tonight at 21 Amsterdam time. So if you're interested to see how that game pulls out, if there's a shock on the cards, then definitely tune into that one. But we don't yet have a streamer for that, so it's possible that that might not get streamed, but we will get the score to you for that game if we don't get a streamer as soon as it's finished. But yeah, I mean, I guess we'll leave it there, because I do tend to drag these interviews on for far too long, and I do apologize for that. But yeah, thank you once again for joining me, and I will see you all again for that final on the 2030 Amsterdam time. Don't miss it. Bye bye.